Hi readers, it's Mrs. Jerkins and we're back for our second lesson for our reading unit. I hope you did some good reading on Monday. Remember we talked about how you were going to read a book. We talked about how it was your choice and you got to decide how you were going to do your own reading. And we worked with the little old lady who swallowed a fly. Remember that? So today what I wanted to teach you, so here's our teaching point, is that even though we as readers get to decide how we're going to read a book, sometimes books and things that we're going to read already know how they want to be read. And it's our job to kind of figure that out. So on Monday, we read The Little Old Lady Who Swallowed a Fly, and I read it in a sad and serious voice because she might die, and that would be terrible. But it's not supposed to be read like that, right? It's a silly song, and it's supposed to be sung in a happy way. There was an old lady who swallowed a fly. I don't know why she swallowed that fly. Perhaps she'll die. So that's how it's supposed to be read or even sung. So today what we're going to learn is how we can, as grown-up readers, figure out how a book wants to be read. So I have The Alien Next Door, and this particular part of the series is called Trick or Cheat. And so we know already that we can look at the front cover and the title for some clues about what the book is going to be about, and also maybe how it wants to be read, right? I'm trying to find out clues about how this book wants to be read. So Trick or Cheat. So I can kind of tell it's going to be about Halloween, and that's a fun time, but Halloween can also be scary and spooky. And there's the word cheat in the title. So I don't know, maybe this is going to be tricky and it should be read in kind of a suspenseful voice. I don't know. So another clue that we use besides the title is we flip it over to the back, and normally there's like a back blurb that gives us even more details about it. So I'm going to read this to you, what's on my back blurb, and we're going to see if there's any more clues that we can use to see how this book wants to be read. So I'll let you look at the front while I read the back. Harris can't wait for Halloween and is thrilled with Zeke's costume. So I think this is Harris and this is Zeke. And Zeke's costume is just his true alien form. Zeke then uses his powers to create the best costume Harris has ever had. But Roxy feels left out, kind of assuming that's Roxy. But I'm not sure yet. I haven't read the book yet. As she and Harris usually make their costumes together. When one of the other kids at school gets jealous of Zeke's costume and plots to sabotage it, will Harris and Roxy be able to stop him and help Zeke win the school's costume contest? Wow, that gave me a lot more information. Wow, I was just going off of Halloween and cheating and an alien. That's it. Now I have all of this information. That back blurb really helped me think about how this book wants to be read. There is a lot of mystery and intrigue in here. So cover, title, back blurb really gives a good help. Another way, and we know this, is to look at the table of contents and read the titles of the chapters to see if we can get any more information. So here are my titles. Halloween's Coming, Zeke Revealed, The Best Robot Ever, Roxy's Reaction, Costume Day, Costumes in Class, Recess, Sabotage, The Contest, Trick or Treat. Sabotage, wow, that sounds real bad. So some of these sound really fun. So some of these chapters sound like they would like to be read in a fun and happy voice, like Halloween's Coming. and costume day and recess. But some of these sound like sabotage. Oh my gosh. Sounds like I should read it in kind of a scary, spooky, worried, maybe a worried voice. Like something bad is going to happen. So sometimes it's not even like, we have this and the whole thing wants to be sung, right? Sometimes as we get older and we have books that have chapters, sometimes the chapters are different. Sometimes the chapters are happy and sometimes the chapters are exciting or scary or sad. So we have to use all of our clues to help us know how to read the book. So what I wanted to show you was a little chart. And if you wanted, you can make this too at home and kind of keep it up on your wall somewhere in your room, or maybe near where you are doing your reading every day. So it will always be there to remind you. So I just drew these myself. You can draw them too. And I literally just put them on Post-its so I can add a new one every day. So maybe if you have those sitting around the house, you can do it too. You can pause the video and you can do your best drawing, because that's all I did. I gave it my best shot. Or you could just draw them, write the words, and not even have the pictures, right? Maybe you don't need the pictures to remind you. So what we're learning about is that readers grow every day. And Monday, we talked about how we get to decide how to read a book, right? In our different voices and our different feelings and emotions. And then today we talked about how we give the book a sneak peek, right? We look at the title, we look at the back blurb, and we look at the table of contents to really help us think, how does this book want to be read? So you can make this chart too, and we'll add to it every day. So yeah, little fun thing. So today I'm going to go off and I'm going to read about Zeke and Harris and the alien next door. And I'm going to send you off to read your book. And before you read, you're going to think about how that book wants to be read. And then you're going to decide, is that how you're going to read the book? Because you're the reader and you're in charge. All right, so I'm going to send you off to do your reading. Enjoy.